significance of possession basketball in that situation. If you add up your rebounds and your turnover advantage, I think that's an additional 16 possessions. In this game, that's pretty important, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, anytime you can have 16 more possessions, you got to go look at the field goal percentage at that point. Obviously, they shoot a little bit better than us, but not enough to make a difference, obviously, in the game. And there was a lot of points scored at the end of the game. Right. You know, the last 2.5, 3 minutes, especially after they started fouling. But if you think about the game, we barely won at their place. They out-rebounded us by 13, and then we out-rebounded them out by 12. Just the difference in our effort. And there's a timing of game and location of a game. There's a lot of things that go into the actual game being different. But I just thought our effort was better, and I thought we should have been in a better spot at halftime. We had a lot of opportunities at the rim, a lot of layups or runners or floaters or kickouts after long rebounds for wide open shots. It just didn't go down for us. But I liked our effort, and that's what we gotta, we gotta keep working, in that direction and keep working hard and just playing hard.
Matt, Ryan tonight set a career high in minutes. He played 39, and I know he's had career points-wise. He scored more, but he has 14. He has 7 rebounds, and Rob brought up when he was in here that he was impressed with that the fact that Ryan usually doesn't crash the offensive boards. How well did you think he played tonight?
Well, I think he did a good job against us. He gives us some balance, with how they defend. I think you constantly have to stick skill out on the perimeter against them. And then you got to use your dribble. It just can't be a three-point shooting contest. You got to use your dribble. You got to get to the rim. And then you got to have those guys that are spreading their defense. And I thought he did a good job tonight. Obviously, he stepped up and made a couple. But getting those 7 defensive rebounds really helped us. I thought he gave a good effort on the glass.
After the game in Evanston, all your players were talking about how every time you guys play Northwestern, it's a dogfight. Tonight, 3 technicals and an ejection. What is it about this team that, when you guys face off against each other, what brings it out of you?
Well, I think they're a well-coached team. I thought they were quicker to the basketball than us during that game, and we really challenged our guys to try to be quick to the basketball, get those loose balls. But they're a good team and very competitive, and they space you out and they go small, kind of like we're trying to do also at times when they play Sherna at the 5 or we play Hummel at the 5. But I think anytime you have 2 competitive teams, this game meant a lot to both of us. You're going to see some guys going back and forth a little bit.
Talk a little about Lewis Jackson, why he decided to bench him again for second, third game, and then when he came on, he had a really strong night, assist-wise, 8 to none, and to 0 turnover, and he leads the Big Ten in that assist-turnover ratio. Right. So, just another big game for him to talk about his performance.
Yeah, well, I thought, against Ohio State, how we played against Indiana, I didn't think we had 5 guys that deserved to start. So I was, trying to get those guys to understand, especially our 2 seniors in Smith and Jackson, that they have to play better for us. And I thought Lou responded, and I thought Ryan responded in that game. We mixed some things up again, a little bit different, and didn't start Lou tonight. And I thought he did a good job. I think immature players, pout and they go out and they don't produce. I think a mature player still goes out and produces. And I thought Lou was mature in the Ohio State game. I thought he was mature tonight and stepped up and had 8 assists, no turnovers, and for a point guard, that's pretty good.